Welcome back, everybody. We're live here at Georgetown High School. Set match, whatever you gonna call it. Match number 2, Georgetown against the Eagle Pass Eagles. Here in day 2 of this Georgetown Eastview Leander High School tournament. This is pool number 2, Georgetown, Eagle Pass, Belton, and Giddings. Belton High School just beat Eagle Pass 2-0 in the previous match, and now Eagle Pass turns around and will take on your Georgetown Lady Eagles here at Georgetown High School in the main gym. And they get ready to do the handshake. Eagle Pass, burnt orange and white, their colors, out of Eagle Pass, Texas. Head coach is Coach Jimenez. Assistant coach is Jacqueline Byrne. And Eagle Pass ready to go. They're in the burnt orange jerseys with gray shoulders and white stripes on the side. The libero in the white jersey with burnt orange lettering. In the black tights, they'll be on your left side to start. Your Georgetown Eagles back in the black tights, blue sleeveless jerseys with black armbands on, arm sleeves, GTVB and EFND on those. And Reagan Ramirez, your libero, in the black jersey with white stripes, white number, and Georgetown, a capital block print lettering on the back below her number. On the floor for Georgetown in the first set, Molly and Allison O'Shaughnessy Boat, Mackenzie Bernard, Amelia Albright, Addie Guido, and Sophia Joseph. Joseph will come off on the back row for the libero, Reagan Ramirez. For the Eagle Pass Eagles, on the front row will be number 12, Valerie Maharis, number 4, Dariana Rodriguez, and number 13, I believe it was, Liliana Villarreal. On the back row, number 11, Felicity Rivera. And then we'll look for their other 2 players as they have turned sideways where we can't see them. Number 14, on the back row, Regina Rosales. And number 13, Liliana Villarreal, she is on there as well. The libero has come on in the back row, number 6, Avila. Ileana Avila is the libero for the Eagle Pass Eagles. First serve will be to Rosales for Eagle Pass. She'll send it across, and that'll be Reagan Ramirez. Touch to Allie. Near side to Albright, and her kill is there for point number 1. Georgetown opens up the scoring on the side out. And Albright's first kill of the set underway, and that'll send Molly O'Shaughnessy back to serve here for the Lady Eagles. Molly, Allison, and Ramirez on the back row. Albright, Guido, Mackenzie Bernard on the front row for Georgetown. Molly serve across. Eagle Pass will set it up. Far side attack is long and out by number 12, Valeria Mijares. So that'll give a point to Georgetown. 2-0 here. Set number 2. The next time you see the Lady Eagles in action, that'll be at 2 p.m. They'll take on the Belton Tigers in the finale of day number 2 here for pool number 2 at Georgetown in the main gym. Served by Molly, played up near side. The attack off the block and finds the court for a kill for number 4, Dariana Rodriguez. So side out, back to Eagle Pass, 1-2. They trail by 1. And Rodriguez will go back to serve for Eagle Pass here. Early in set number 1 here of match number 2 today for your Lady Eagles. Jump serve from Rodriguez off of Ramirez. And that'll be an ace for the Lady Eagles of Eagle Pass. 2-2 the score now. In match number 1 this morning, Georgetown victorious over Giddings, 2-0. And now here in match number 2 for the day. Rodriguez is served, floated across. Reagan Ramirez up to Allison near side. Guido, the big tack. And the kill for Addie Guido, her first kill of the set. 6 in the first matchup this morning against Giddings. Georgetown will get the side out back in a 3-2 lead as Ramirez will go back to serve for the Lady Eagles of Georgetown. 25-4 and 25-16 were the scores in match number 1 against Giddings. Serve from Ramirez. Eagle Pass will try to set it up, but a second touch there by Villarreal goes into the net. So a nice serve there by Ramirez. Makes it 4-2. Ramirez from the far side of the back row gets ready to serve for Georgetown. Floats it across. Eagle Pass will set it up far side. The attack dug up by Allison. Joseph has the second touch, but it is wide on the near side. So the point inside out, back to Eagle Pass, 3-4. They trail by 1. And back to serve goes number 13, Villarreal. Number 7 checks in on the front row, Luna. Luna checks in for Eagle Pass on the front row. Molly up to Allison, back row to Molly. The tip over about the 10-foot line. Nice dig there for Eagle Pass. The attack from Luna is into the block at the net for Georgetown. Albright and Joseph there for that. Side out back to Georgetown. 5-3 now your score. Here in set 1, back to serve is Albright. On the front row, Joseph, Allison O'Shaughnessy, and Guido for Georgetown. Albright serve into the net for a service error. First service error of the set for Georgetown. Side out back to Eagle Pass. 4-5. They trail by 1. Number 10, Carissa Morin, checks in to serve for Eagle Pass. On the front row, number 5 checks in, Maddie Chavarria, for the first time in the set. Flat-footed walk-up serve, floated across Ramirez, up to Albright. Quick set in the middle, Joseph sends it across, dug up by Eagle Pass. Set to the far side. The attack into the block, kept alive here by Eagle Pass, but the final touch is into the net. So it'll be a point to Georgetown. 6-4 now. Georgetown leads on the side out. Addie Guido will go back to serve for Georgetown. Guido from the far side. The jump serve floats across near side. The attack from Eagle Pass sent over. Reagan Ramirez has it up to Albright. Back set. Allison O'Shaughnessy with the attack. Dug up. Eagle Pass will attack here. Send it down. Guido will play it up to Albright. Near side. Molly O'Shaughnessy with the attack. And it is just long. And that one is out. Side out to Eagle Pass. Back to serve goes number 11, Felicity Rivera. For Eagle Pass, trailing by 1, 5-6 here in set number 1. From the middle of the back row, the little jump serve floated across. Reagan Ramirez up to Albright. Set to the net. Joseph sends it deep, but too much on that one. And it goes long past the end line. 6-6 now the score here in set number 1. Eagle Pass has tied it up. And a service error there by Rivera as that one goes into the net. That's why it was quiet in my ears. I apologize. First service error of the set for Eagle Pass. Side out to Georgetown, 7-6 lead. Joseph serves it over. Eagle Pass will set to the far side. The attack is off of Guido and out of bounds. Give the kill there to number 4, Dariana Rodriguez. And a side out back to Eagle Pass, 7-7. Is the score now. Back to serve goes number 3, Barbara Flores. Flat-footed serve right at the back line. Across, Guido up to Albright. Quick set, Bernard. It's into the net block. They're going to call it a point for Georgetown. Nope, point 2. He just signaled the wrong way. The up ref signaled the wrong way. The point will go to Eagle Pass. They'll lead it 8-7, and that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jenny Richardson here in set number 1, trailing by 1, 8-7. Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball continues here in a minute on the SHN Sports Network. Timeout music brought to you there by the Georgetown High School Band. First timeout called by Coach Jenny Richardson. Eagle Pass leads it 8-7 over Georgetown. And Barbara Flores set to serve again. Flat-footed serve sent across. Reagan Ramirez up to Albright. Back row attack by Guido, and that is another kill for the big 6'5" senior Eddie Guido. Her second of the set. Side out back to Georgetown. 8-8 the score now, all squared up as Allison O'Shaughnessy back to serve. Allie from the far side. Nice knuckleball off of number 4, Rodriguez, and out of play. A nice ace there for Allison O'Shaughnessy. Point to Georgetown in a 9-8 lead. Second ace of the set for Georgetown. And Allie drops back on the far side to prepare to serve again. Jump serve, and what a beautiful knuckleball there. That thing just dropped out of the air. Another ace for Allison O'Shaughnessy. And a 10-8 lead now for Georgetown. Beautiful serve by Allie. And that one dies again. Back-to-back aces for Allie. And what a job there. Georgetown going on a little bit of a run here. The fourth ace of the set. 11-8. Georgetown by 3. Allie gets the sign from Coach Richardson. This one's across, played up by Eagle Pass, set. And the setter, number 10, Carissa Morin, tried to dump it over, and it went into the net. So the unforced error there. Point to Georgetown and a 4-point lead, 12-8. For the Lady Eagles of Georgetown High School. Playing the Lady Eagles of Eagle Pass High School here in set match number 2 today. Serve across. Off of Rodriguez, out of play, another ace for the Lady Eagles. 13-8, a run here after the timeout called by Coach Richardson. Eagles trailed by 1, 8-7, and now they've gone on a 6-0 run since that timeout. Allie continues her serve here for Georgetown. This one's the middle of the back row. Second touch brings it near side. The swing from the lefty. Dug up by Allison. Molly with the attack. Nice and deep. Played up by Eagle Pass. They'll go to the far side. The attack across. Ramirez, a diving dig. Allison to Molly. The tip over. First touch, a rough one, but now Eagle Pass will send the ball over. Guido up to Allie. Near side to Molly. Her swing is off the block and down for a kill. So O'Shaughnessy for the kill there. And the run continues for the Lady Eagles of Georgetown. A 14-8 lead now. And Allie will drop back to serve again for the Lady Eagles of Georgetown. And that'll draw a timeout from head coach Jimenez of Eagle Pass, her first of the set. And as we take this timeout, Georgetown leads at 14-8. Thank our sponsors to bring you Georgetown Lady Eagle Volleyball, and that is the Lady Eagle Volleyball Booster Club, bringing you all things Georgetown Volleyball. Quick timeout. We'll be right back here on the SHN Sports Network. Out of the timeout we come. We'll get the cameras back up. Allie goes to serve again. 14-8. Georgetown leads it. Eagle Pass will set to the far side. The attack into the block and down. Nice block there. Albright and Bernard there to block that one. Point to Georgetown, and the Eagles have gone on an 8-0 run since the timeout called by Coach Richardson. Georgetown was trailing 8-7 and have responded with an 8-0 run and lead at 15-8 over Eagle Pass. The serve from Allie. Floats it across. Now set here to the near side. The attack from the middle. Off the block, dug up by Ramirez. Allie near side to Molly. The attack into the block. Molly keeps it alive. Allie will set back row to Guido. Her attack is long and out. So the side out back to the Eagle Pass now. 9-15. They trail by 6. Couple of subs in. In comes number 14, Rosales, and number 12, Mijares back onto the front row. And Rosales will go back to serve for Eagle Pass here on the near side. Trailing by 6, 9-15. The serve across. Addie. Mackenzie Bernard, second touch to Albright. Her attack dug up nicely by Flores. Free ball sent over. Guido will play it up. It'll be Allison. Back set to Albright. Her attack off the block. Dug by the libero. Free ball sent over. Ramirez has it. Alley near side to Molly. Her attack nice and deep and off the arms of an Eagle Pass player, number 3, Flores. So a kill there for Molly O'Shaughnessy, her second of the set. Side out back to Georgetown. And a 16-9 lead here in the first set. Sun City Boosters filtering in throughout the day. Here to support Lady Eagle Volleyball. Molly's serve across the way. Eagle Pass will set it up. Near side, the attack dug up by Molly. Near side to Guido, and the kill by Guido is off the block and into the stands. Third kill of the set for Addie Guido. Molly O'Shaughnessy back to serve again. The Eagles lead at 17-9 now here in set number 1. Molly from the near side. And the other diving serve. Nice dig and play up, but unable to get that one across. What a play there by Dariana Rodriguez to even get a touch on that, as that knuckleball serve just dropped out of the air by Molly O'Shaughnessy. Point to Georgetown, 18-9, largest lead now of the set for Georgetown. Molly gets the sign from Coach Richardson. The serve is underway. And a net violation whistle there on Rosales. She tried to run the net line, but crossed underneath, and so point to Georgetown. The lead extended now 19-9. Onto the court for Eagle Pass comes Sophia Gonzalez, number 9. Guido comes out. Sadie McCauley checks in for the Lady Eagles. Molly O'Shaughnessy sends it over. Attack from the far side by number 12. Valeria Maharis is into the net. For an unforced error, point to Georgetown. The lead up to 11 now, 20-9. The winner of this pool will advance to the gold bracket tomorrow. Games will start early tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock. Serve from Molly, nice and deep. And it's an ace there for the Georgetown Lady Eagles, 6th of the set. And the lead up now to 12, 21-9. And here comes a sub now as Adeline Sanchez will come in for Dariana Rodriguez on the back row. For Eagle Pass, Molly O'Shaughnessy to serve again from the near side. And it drops out of the air. Nice dig up there by Sanchez. Play it over. Ramirez with the dig. Allison back set to Albright. Her attack is off the touch and down for the kill. Nice kill there by Amelia Albright, her second of the set. And a 22-9 lead now for Georgetown here in set number 1. Molly O'Shaughnessy stays on her run here from the service line for Georgetown. Molly serve. Second ball sent over. Molly keeps it alive. Allison sets Bernard in the middle. Her attack dug up by the libero, Avila. Ball sent over, and there's Allie. Albright sets near side. The attack by Sadie McCauley, and it'll be a kill for McCauley. Nice swing there by the senior. McCauley's first kill of the set, and that'll draw the second time out of the set by head coach Jimenez of Eagle Pass. We'll take it with them. 23-9. Georgetown leads it over Eagle Pass here in set number 1. Stay with us. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. Out of the timeout back here at Georgetown High School in set number 1. Both timeouts burnt by Coach Jimenez of Eagle Pass. Georgetown leads it 23-9. Molly O'Shaughnessy on a run from behind the service line. And the water spill cleared up on the far side, and now we're back to action here. Molly gets the sign from Coach Richardson. And the serve for the senior. Sends it over, middle of the back row. And a scramble there. Eagle pass unable to play that one back over the net, and a point to Georgetown, and we're at set point number 1. For the Georgetown Lady Eagles here in set number 1, 24-9. Molly to serve for the set. Her serve underway, drops out of the sky. Eagle pass fights to keep it alive. The attack over, dug up by Molly. Allison far side to Albright. Her attack dug by the libero Avila, but into the net and unplayable. And Amelia Albright gets her 3rd kill of the set, and that ends set number 1, 25-9 for Georgetown. We'll go to set number 2 in this best-of-3 matchup, and we'll take a quick timeout. Come back with set number 2. Georgetown leads at 1-0 over Eagle Pass. Stay with us. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. Back here live, Georgetown High School. We're in match number 2 for Georgetown today. They won match number 1 over Giddings, 25-4, 25-16. And they have a 1-set lead over Eagle Pass here, 25-9. And get ready for set number 2. Georgetown moves to the left side of your court. Sophia Joseph, Allison O'Shaughnessy, Melody Miller on the court in the back row for Georgetown. Molly O'Shaughnessy, Amelia Albright, and Mackenzie Bernard on the front row for Georgetown. Joseph checks out. Ramirez, the libero, on in the back row for Georgetown. On the floor for the Eagles of Eagle Pass, Texas. Try to get them all in here. Rodriguez, Flores. They all turn sideways at the same time. Rosales, Villarreal. Number 11 is Rivera. And the libero, Avila, back on the back row for Eagle Pass. So Georgetown will have the opening serve. It'll be Allison O'Shaughnessy to serve for set number 2 to start. Floats it across. Eagle Pass will play for it. And it'll be a free ball to start the possession. Send it over. Georgetown ready to go. Alley back set to Bernard. Oh, what a kill! Mackenzie Bernard dropped the hammer. She put that one down just behind the 10-foot line with a little bit of emphasis on that one. And what a shot there. 1-0 lead for Georgetown on Bernard's first kill of the set. Allison serve over. Dug up, overpass, and there's Bernard for kill number 2. She dunks down the overpass quickly. Give Georgetown the 2-0 lead. Allie from the near side. Sends it across. Avila plays it up. Near side, the attack from Eagle Pass. It is long and it is out. And that'll give Georgetown the point and a 3-0 lead here in set number 2. Allie gets the sign from Coach Jenny Richardson, and the serve is underway. And that is a dying, beautiful serve by Allison O'Shaughnessy. Another ace for her. 7th of the match for the Lady Eagles. First of set number 2. And a 4-0 lead to open up the set. Allie on the near side. Serve is underway. Sends it across, floats it a little deeper. Pass to the near side. The attack into the net. Point to Georgetown, 5-0. Here comes the first sub for Eagle Pass. Maharis will check in for Villarreal in the front row. Allie's serve. Floats it nice and deep into the far corner. Set it up, and that's going to be a double violation by Dariana Rodriguez. And that'll whistle a point to Georgetown. 6-0 the lead to start out set number 2. Allie serves again. Nice and deep. Second touch will bring it up near the net. The free ball will have to be sent over, and the Lady Eagles of Georgetown set it up. Allie sets it to the far side. Molly's attack, and it's down for a kill. Nice job there by Molly O'Shaughnessy to get her first kill of the set, 3rd of the match. And that'll draw a quick timeout from Coach Jimenez of Eagle Pass. We'll take it with them here in set number 2. 7-0. Georgetown leads it over Eagle Pass. Quick timeout. Lady Eagle Volleyball continues in just a moment. Back here at Georgetown High School after the first timeout called by Eagle Pass here in the second set. Georgetown has a 7-0 lead over Eagle Pass, and Allie O'Shaughnessy continues her service run to open up the set for the Lady Eagles. Allie from the near side, the jump serve across. Eagle Pass will set to the far side. The attack over the top and out of bounds. So another unforced error there that you didn't get to see because I messed that up. And now it's 8-0 for Georgetown. Allie O'Shaughnessy on a great run here. Serve from O'Shaughnessy, far side. Free ball will be sent over. Nope, it'll go into the net off the hands of Rosales. And that'll make it 10-0 or 9-0 for Georgetown. Another substitution here. Barbara Flores will come out and Adeline Sanchez will come in for Eagle Pass on the back row. Allie O'Shaughnessy sends it across just off the net, and it dives right in front of Adeline Sanchez for another ace and a 10-0 lead for Georgetown. Second ace of the set, 7th of the day, 8th of the day for Georgetown. Allison O'Shaughnessy on the run, a 10-0 lead. Serve across, dives in front of Libero Avila. Another ace for Allison O'Shaughnessy and Georgetown, 3rd of the set, 11-0. And now Libero Avila will come off, and Felicity Rivera comes on the court in the back row. O'Shaughnessy sends it across. Sanchez will play it up. Set to the near side. The attack across off the block. Bernard keeps it alive, but with the offhand, hits the bottom of the net. So the net violation will give a side out to Eagle Pass, and they'll take a 1-point addition here and take that. So they break the run by Georgetown. It's 1-11. And back to serve goes Rosales for Eagle Pass. She'll send the serve across. Ramirez up to Allie. Set to Bernard. Another big kill by Mackenzie Bernard. McKenzie, the 6'1 senior middle blocker, gets it back quickly for Georgetown on the side out. 12-1 as Molly O'Shaughnessy will drop back to serve now for Georgetown. Molly will send it across, middle of the back row. Set to the near side, the lefty attack off the net. And it did not go off the block. It ran the tape and stayed on the Eagle Pass side of the net off of Chavarria. So that'll give the point to Georgetown, 13-1. Molly O'Shaughnessy will be subbed out for Sadie McCauley. Sadie, the 5'9 senior, will come on to serve for Georgetown, leading at 13-1 here in set number 2. From the far side, McCauley's serve on the way. Sanchez will pass it near side. Chavarria sends it over. Georgetown will set it up. Middle row, Albright. Middle of the floor, Albright with the kill. Drops it in, 14-1 for Georgetown. Albright's first kill of the set, 4th of the match. McCauley back to serve, far side on the back row. Sends the jump serve deep and in the corner. Looked like it went off the shoulder of Sanchez. Yeah, so we'll see what they call here. They said it was Eagle Pass's ball. It went off the shoulder of Sanchez. The Giddings team working the line judges for the match. The far side on Georgetown's side said it hit it. And now they'll overrule it. Say it went off the shoulder of Sanchez. So another ace for Georgetown. And a point, 15-1 now the score. And here comes some substitutions for Eagle Pass. Sanchez will check out. Gonzalez back in. Maharis off and Villarreal back in for Eagle Pass. McCauley to serve for Georgetown. Floats it across. Set back row attack by Villarreal. Off the net, dug up by Miller. Allison back to Miller. She'll cut shot it across the Ning and on the line. What a shot there. Nope, overruled by the up ref. Say it was wide. So the side out will give it to Eagle Pass, 2-15. They trail by 13. As Rodriguez back to serve for the Eagles of Eagle Pass. And that will be the first service error of the set for Eagle Pass, only their second of the match. As that one sails long over the back line. Point to Georgetown, and Georgetown leads it 16-2. Back to serve, Mackenzie Bernard for your Eagles. Floats it across near side. Double or a set on the second touch, set it over. And Albright responds with a second ball over of her own and gets the kill. Nice play by the sophomore, the 5'10 sophomore center, Amelia Albright. 17-2 on Georgetown. Setters changed. Second ball sent over. Albright wins the battle there. Mackenzie Bernard, that was a beautiful serve that just dropped over the net. Georgetown now has 5 aces in the set. Here comes another substitution. Jaden Meisner will check in for Allison O'Shaughnessy. Meisner will go to the back row and join Sadie McCauley and Mackenzie Bernard. Bernard serve across. Miscommunication there between Avila and Gonzalez for Eagle Pass. So another ace and a point for Georgetown, 19-2. Number 8, Fatima Aguilar will come on in place of Chavarria for Eagle Pass. Mackenzie Bernard from the near side to serve again. She'll float it to the middle, the back row. Set to the far side, the attack. Bernard gets a touch. Good save by Albright. Block at the net. Eagles get another chance. Miller's attack, and that finds pay dirt. A beautiful job there to fight through the block at the net. And a kill for Melody Miller, her first of the set. 20-2, Georgetown by 18, and now another substitution as Luna comes in for Gonzalez for Eagle Pass on the back row. Kenzie Bernard continues her service run here for Georgetown on the near side. Overpass, killed at the net. That's Sophia Joseph ready to go. She played the overpass perfectly. Slams it back down for the kill, her first of the set and match. And a 21-2 lead for your Georgetown Lady Eagles. Here in set number 2. Lady Eagles will play again, 2 p.m. Could start a little early. Be ready for that. Against the Belton Tigers. Bernard, a service error here. She tries to float it just over the net, but just catches the tape and drops it back down. First service error for Georgetown. On the side out, point to Eagle Pass, 3-21. As Villarreal goes to serve for Eagle Pass. Far side of the back row. Serve across, Ramirez up to Albright, set to Joseph. The kill, Sophia Joseph. Second kill of the set, a big one there. Side out back to Georgetown, 22-3. After this matchup here, Belton will take on Giddings. Then Giddings will play Eagle Pass before Georgetown will take on Belton to end the day. The attack is long and out for Eagle Pass, and the Eagles of Georgetown just 2 points away from a 2-set sweep. They lead it 23-3. Albright drops back to serve again for Georgetown. Here on the near side after she gets the sign from Coach Richardson. The jump serve underway. Passed up to the center, far side attack. Off the block, Albright has the touch. Ramirez sets near side to Meisner. Jaden Meisner's attack dug up by the libero, Avila. Near side, the attack for Eagle Pass dug up by Miller. Back set to Meisner. She'll punch it over, but it's sent right back over, and Georgetown resets. Now to the far side, Melody Miller. Her attack off the block, but a net violation whistled there on number 8. Fatima Aguilar gives the point to Georgetown. We have set point and match point here for Georgetown, 24-3. And Albright will serve for the set and the match. The jump serve across the way. Eagle Pass sets it to the near side. Dug up by Ramirez. Albright far side to Miller. Little punch shot, rolls it over, and that'll be the ball game. Melody Miller gets the kill, her second of the set, and the ball game is over. Georgetown wins it 25-3 over Eagle Pass to take the 2-set sweep and end the match here at the tournament in Georgetown. Georgetown 2-0 on the day, 5-0 in the tournament. And they'll play again at 2 p.m. against the Belton Tigers. Thanks for sticking with us, watching it. Georgetown wins it 2-0, 25-9, 25-3 over Eagle Pass. We'll take a break. We'll come back near 2 o'clock and get ready for more Lady Eagle Volleyball here on the SHN Network, brought to you by First Responder Broadcasting. Thanks for joining us. Remember, it doesn't cost you a dime to be kind.